MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Minnesota Twins. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 1-0 the count.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And it's fouled away. Slurve, good pitch, and it's back to 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Gene Segura standing in as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Runner at first following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Hit in the air to right field. Heading after it is Kepler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
So stepping in, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kepler.
Pitch on the way. Low for ball one. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1 now. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Polanco.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's wide, 2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Batting third. The designated hitter, Nelson.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Polanco, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Hoskins is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .375 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the stretch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Didi Gregorius, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0. Nope, inside, ball 2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Scott Kingery is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Sano in foul ground, and no one will get this one. A runner at first with no outs here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. None out, runners at first and second. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. From the stretch.
Inside, ball one.
Now the 1-0. Now both runners on the move, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Hazley, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now back.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-2.
Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-0.
At the ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Throw over to the bag. And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Still. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We've played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Digging in, Luis Arias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Luis Arias.
Now here it comes. Soft liner towards short. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
He's set and the pitch. Byron Buxton stands in as he looks at ball one here. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. Harper looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. To the plate now,
The
Jorge
batter, number
Polanco.
11, shortstop.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH. Nelson Cruz 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball two.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Bruce retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Okay.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Hoskins, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with one out now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fouled away. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler's going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bruce, a former New York Met. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bruce around the bag, heading for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's Neil Walker, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The set and the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball. Two balls, 1 strike, the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right
there. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now back, first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Pulled softly out toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Left center, base hit. In with it here is Bruce, and that'll hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Reggie McClain answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Segura fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Most notably, he said they have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff that's getting thrown their way. They've yet to get a hit on anything other than a fastball, so he said they're going to continue to see pitches dancing all over the place until they prove they can do something with it.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for
All
Philadelphia.
ready to go in the top of the fifth. Digging in, Adam Hazley. He got
Hazley.
called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting. Right fielder. Bryce Harper.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch.
Hey! One and one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2-1.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
In there, no balls and a strike. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Grounder down the line at third. 2 out with the man at first. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Twins lead it 4-3. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding forward now is the DH. Nelson Cruz. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz, and it's now 6-3. Josh Donaldson digging in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
the 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they lead now by 4.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Nick Pivetta comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Nick Pivetta.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Three runs already home here. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Luis Arias.
Second baseman.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down and away, ball one. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Kingery in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll take a look at ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Hoskins is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hard hit at third. Kingery's there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 11 and the Phillies 3. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no
Some
strike.
movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0.
Ball, that's kicked out.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Garver shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Matt Wisler is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 37, Matt Wisler.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Just hung in there on that one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
Base is empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Neil Walker would be next. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Neil Walker.
Next will be the designated hitter, Neil Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
The count is 1-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Gregorius has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Garver. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Miguel Sano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Yeah.
2-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Count is full. 3-2.
2 out, nobody on. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, Luis Arias.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Hazley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swing, and he pops him up. Donaldson into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Real Muto.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Two men are on with two men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive to center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Twins are out in front 11-4. Last half of the 7th here. Ready once again. Byron Buxton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Soft grounder left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now in the box, Jorge Polanco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Francisco Liriano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to begin the 8th. Into the box now, Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Garver is there. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Neil Walker.
So here's the Phillies DH, Neil Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Adam Hazley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
That one's in there. 3-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hit to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Minnesota leads this one 11-6. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. And he takes this one high, 1-1. He'll try it again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-1 home.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two out with the man at first. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
At the plate now, Gene Segura, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Didi Gregorius will be next. The 3-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Tyler Duffy answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Their count now at 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Barrios earns the victory on the mound. Aaron Nola couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 11 runs.